Hello, and welcome to a brand new episode of On the Road with WHCA. My name's Rob Gullicksen, and I'm going to be your guide to a bunch of the fantastic local businesses in the Whitman and Hanson area. I am so excited to be bringing this show back to the airwaves. We've got a lot of great stuff coming to you. Today we are at the Wicked Loft Cafe and Lounge, a fantastic restaurant in the downtown Whitman area. Anything from coffee, smoothies, breakfast, and lunch, they've got you covered. We're going to take a trip inside and see what makes the loft so wicked. All right, let's go. We are inside of the Wicked Loft Cafe, and I'm joined by Jen and Cathy Mitchell, the co-owners of the restaurant, and I'm going to be having a little conversation with them today. How are you guys doing?
Pretty good. Very good.
Tell us a little bit about the Wicked Loft Cafe.
Well, we bought the place about a year and a half ago from Rob and Anna Peterson, and we've since then expanded this area here. This used to be a gym, and now we've made it a bigger cafe where people can come in and sit. Moms can come in with their kids and they can draw on the chalkboard and play with the blocks and read a book. We've tried to just make it a place where people can come in, go on the computer and work. It's pretty laid back, and we have a lot of healthy options on our menu.
Sure. How long have you guys been in business?
The actual business has been in business for about 3 years, but we bought the business like a year and a half ago.
All right. You guys are fairly new. There's a lot of opportunity for growth. I think you guys are doing fantastic so far.
Thank you.
Where does the name Wicked Loft come from? Because I feel like nothing quite says like local Massachusetts business like Wicked Loft. So you guys want to talk a little bit about that?
So we didn't actually come up with the name, but the name comes from, so the building that it's in is the Bostonian Shoe Loft. It's an old shoe factory here in Whitman. So that's where loft came from. And then Wicked, of course, is a play off of the Massachusetts, and wicked being a slang term.
Right.
Like everything is wicked awesome, you know?
Exactly. And let me tell you, this coffee is also wicked awesome.
Thank you.
They like make their own espresso, own coffee in house. You want to talk
Organic?
Yeah, of course. You want to talk a little bit about the process of that? Because I feel like not a lot of people know. They just kind of go to Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks, get their coffee and walk out. But there's a lot more process to actually getting the cup of coffee ready to go for the customer. You want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah. We get our coffee from a company called Dean's Beans. It's organic coffee. It's fair trade coffee. They roast it out in Orange, Massachusetts, and we order it every 2 weeks. They ship it to us. We grind the bean fresh every morning. Brew the coffee. The espresso is ground to order.
There is nothing quite like a just fresh, homemade cup of coffee. It really just blows everything else out of the water.
Yeah.
And you guys also do breakfast and lunch stuff?
We do breakfast all day long. We have a lot of healthy options like avocado toast or yogurt parfaits. We have different smoothies that are all made with real fruit. And we have a variety of milks from almond milk, oat milk, coconut milk. So we have a lot of different healthy options.
Yeah.
Gluten-free bread.
There's a much bigger push now for more healthy, more sustainable food items, more sustainable meals, and it seems like you guys really care about that.
Yeah, and a lot of the stuff that we source, our bread, comes from local bakers. All of our suppliers are small local vendors, just so we can support other small businesses.
So do you guys have any other experience in restaurant or customer service industries? What led you to coming here?
So I went throughout high school, I actually worked at Panera, so that was my first job. I worked there for a few years, and then I went to business school, and I graduated right in the heat of the pandemic in 2020. So it was tough finding a job and looking for something that I wanted to pursue. So I was just looking into local businesses because we thought of the idea of going into business together. And then we saw we found this place, which was a perfect opportunity. It was a family that no longer had the time to grow the business, but they had already started and like put the roots here. So we kind of just met them, and it just all worked out.
Well, what about you, Jen? Do you have any experience doing this kind of thing before?
I don't have any experience,
Okay.
so it was quite a bit of training for me.
Of course, yeah.
But I'm enjoying it, and I'm trying to keep up with these young girls, but I think I'm doing okay.
Is there anything that led you to Whitman specifically? Like, what made you think that this is the town that we want to do business in?
Well, we like that it's local. We're from Hanson, so it's not too far, and we just saw so much potential in this area, and we just decided, you know what, let's just do it. It's something that we think that we can handle, and we think we can grow it and make it something awesome.
Yeah.
For sure, yeah. I mean, I'm also a Hanson resident, and I am an absolute sucker for local coffee places, so I was very happy to find out that this place is right next to where I work. It's right next to the studio, and I actually wouldn't have found it otherwise, you know.
Yeah.
It is a hidden gem, for sure.
Exactly, yeah.
Once people come in and they find it, and they've had our food or our coffee or the smoothies, they continue to come back.
Absolutely.
So.
So, how have you guys been engaged and involved in the Whitman and Hanson community since opening up?
That's definitely an area that we want to like expand more into. This first year, we supported a local Whitman Hanson youth soccer team, and we also like collect cans and donate them to like a local charity.
Oh, that's great, yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely an area that we are looking to like grow in, I think.
So do you guys have any like really popular food items that everybody is like, I gotta go to the Wicked Loft, I gotta get this, nobody else does it quite like that?
I would say we have really cool specialty coffee flavors. One of them that is like a top seller is the Fluffernutter.
Yeah,
We put
yeah.
actual peanut butter and fluff in the cup with like a peanut butter and marshmallow flavoring. It's really good. That one definitely
Also-
draws people in when they see it.
Also the Bull Rider, that's a breakfast wrap, and we use avocado, we use eggs and bacon, chipotle sauce, and it goes in a wheat wrap, and that goes on the press. That's a really healthy, quick breakfast wrap to go.
Sure.
Yeah.
So people come in the morning and get that with their cup of coffee and get on to the train.
Of course, yeah.
I would say the turkey Reuben is probably our top selling panini. That one's really good.
And you guys do seem to have a very extensive list of food and drink items, but it's not so extensive that it's like overwhelming. Do you guys like rotate your food items? Do you like introduce like new flavors, new different types of paninis or sandwiches or anything?
Different seasons, like we just had the Thanksgiving panini, so that was, the Thanksgiving wrap, I should say. Although you can get it on the sourdough bread, but that was, for Thanksgiving.
Of course.
Sometimes they'll come up with different types of coffees and things like that, depending on, if it's Christmas time or Valentine's.
Yeah,
So
we
we'll
do like
change it up.
pumpkin flavoring in the fall, and the winter we're gonna be moving into like peppermint mocha stuff for the holidays.
Classics.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you ever have any like employees or even customers that are like, hey, this could go well with a coffee? Maybe you could like integrate that. Does that ever happen?
Yeah, for sure. We always have people that are coming up with like different combinations. We have like a bunch of different syrups, so once they like see the list, they'll try to make different combinations, and if it's good, it's something that we'll try, and then obviously put on the specials menu and see if people like it.
Yeah, they have a look at that at the open coffee bar you guys have with all the different bottles and syrup, and you're like, ooh, what could that be, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So with every restaurant, every business you go to, they always go for a certain appeal, a certain vibe. What kind of vibe are you guys going for with the interior, the decor around the Wicked Loft? What is it that you want people to feel when they walk in?
We want them to definitely feel comfortable. We've spaced the furniture out, so it kind of gives everybody a little area to have their own, whether it's the couch areas or over here at the booths. But we just want people to come in if they want to work and go on the Wi-Fi, they're able to do that. Or if they want to come in, moms want to come in and have a cup of coffee and let the little ones, play at the chalkboard. We just want to just basically have it for moms and people working, and the young teenagers come in and they relax after school. So just something for everybody.
Yeah, it does seem like a very welcoming, very open place. I guess you'd say homey as well, with like all the furniture, and like there's games out that you can just take off the shelf.
Absolutely.
We have a lot of space in here for sure.
Anything you guys are looking to like, maybe not necessarily improve, but like, are there any visions for the future?
Absolutely, absolutely. When we bought the place, we had to repaint, take mirrors down, and so we definitely spent some money trying to get it to where it is now. But we have some more interior designs, hopefully, that we're going to work on in the future.
Yeah, I think right now we're just focused on bringing in more customers, and once we bring in customers, we're pretty good at like retaining them.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just once we get them to like come see where we are and try a few things out.
Yes, and you guys are a relatively new business. You kind of opened up sort of with COVID sort of in mind. Did that present any sort of unique challenges being a brand new business?
Yeah, it was definitely a challenge, especially when like so many supply chain issues, like we've been getting like cups and different food from delivery. There was definitely tons of issues with that.
Yeah, there was a little bit of a shortage, so we're constantly having to go back to the depot because they didn't have it one day and they said, it's going to be in by Thursday, so we go back again. So it was a little harder at first, for sure.
Well, it seems like you guys are doing a great job, and you really made a thing out of the place so far, so I commend you for that.
Thank you.
So now we're going to go behind the counter, and we're going to sample some of the fantastic food items that you can get at the Wicked Loft Cafe. Stay tuned. So we're here behind the counter, and I'm joined by Adria right now, and she's going to be making us a delicious iced drink today. What are you going to be making for us?
Today I'm going to be making a medium iced turtle coffee.
All right.
I'll show you.
I got the chocolate and the caramel. Do you guys have a straw? Thank you very much. Let me tell you, this looks absolutely delicious. I cannot wait for this. Because like I said before, there's nothing quite like a fresh, local cup of coffee. Oh yeah, this delivers. This is so good. So good. Like, what else is there to say? It's just so delicious. Like. So now we found our way in the kitchen, and I am joined by Erin today. And Erin, you're going to be making a smoothie bowl?
I'm making an acai bowl.
All right,
It's a very
all right.
popular menu item.
Mm-hmm. See, that's the thing, is that when I think breakfast, I always go to like eggs, bacon, protein. So this is a very like different option.
Oh yeah.
Definitely a lot healthier. So I'd love to see how one's made. Got a really nice assortment of frozen fruit.
Now we're gonna blend.
All right. Coconut milk,
Yes.
okay.
But yeah,
You could do like almond milk, oat milk, okay. Really whatever the customer wants.
Yep, and you can even add protein too if you want extra protein. All right, we're gonna blend. Turn it on.
I've never seen a blender with that like masher on it that you were doing. That was really cool.
It is a workout.
Yeah. Let me tell you, my home blender doesn't have that.
an acai bowl is the thick texture.
Love the color. It's a really nice purple. Putting the fresh banana on top? Oh, nice. So can people order other kinds of toppings to put on the bowls?
Yeah, they can pretty much, I mean, our basic bowl is granola, banana, strawberry, blueberry, and coconut. A lot of times people will be like, no blueberries, can I have this instead? We have cacao nibs, there's different proteins. People love adding peanut butter. And we also have Nutella.
Oh my God, Nutella?
So you can we get fancy sometimes.
For sure.
Over here.
Oh my God, with the plating too. Oh, that's fantastic.
Dark.
I like how the basic topping is like all these different kinds of fruits too. Like you're really getting a package deal with this one.
It's very filling, but healthy.
For sure. I feel like a lot of people too assume that healthy food is always gross.
Right.
People think like it's just kale and quinoa and you really have to sacrifice eating things that you like to be healthy, but no, not really. Because this looks absolutely delicious.
Very.
A little snow of coconut. Oh.
And then we usually put it in the freezer until the customer gets here.
Well, it's a good thing the customer's right here, so won't be in there long.
There you go.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Erin. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. Beautiful plating.
How is it?
That is so good.
Awesome.
That is really fantastic. I've never had an acai bowl before.
Yeah.
I hear people talk a lot about it, but now I understand.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a little colder than I anticipated, but I guess.
It's like having ice cream.
Yeah, exactly.
It
That's.
really is.
Yeah, but I guess being in the freezer will do that, right?
They melt quickly too, that's why you put them in the freezer.
Yeah.
Boom. Well, thank you for having us here today. It's been an absolute pleasure. You guys are doing a fantastic job here. Where can people find you?
We are located at 7 Marble Street. It's on the corner of South Ave and Marble Street in the Bostonian Shoe Loft. You can also find us on social media, Wicked Loft Cafe, or Instagram, Facebook. We deliver with DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber Eats, and we have a website for online ordering as well.
You can also call ahead if you're in a hurry. You can just call ahead and we'll have it ready when you get in.
All right, sounds great. Yeah, you guys have definitely made a regular customer out of me, so
Thank
you'll be
you.
seeing a lot of me soon.
Thank you.
So thank you for joining us today on The Road with WHCA. If you'd like your business to be featured on the program, let us know. Contact us at WHCA.tv. We'd love to come visit you. Thanks for joining us today, and until next time, I'll see you on the road.